After several weeks and dozens of survivor testimonies, former MSU and USA Gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar was sentenced in the third and final criminal case against him.
24-hour News 817 in studio now with what happened and what the serial sexual abuser said in court. Evan.
Brian and Sue, 40 to 125 years, the sentence handed down today. The once revered but now disgraced doctor will assuredly die in prison. Between the three cases against him, he faces a minimum of 140 years behind bars.
Good morning. Please be seated.
This morning, a courtroom conclusion in the Larry Nassar saga. In Jailhouse Orange, eyes on the ground, sunken shoulders, a weary-looking Nassar received his final sentence. This time after pleading guilty to molesting young gymnasts at a training center in Eaton County. No survivor testimony today, but strong words from the assistant AG on the case. Words of finality.
Did he really think he was going to get away with it?
Also words from Nassar himself, an apology in court.
It's impossible to convey the depth and breadth of how sorry I am to each and every one involved. The visions of your testimonies will forever be present in my thoughts.
And yet, the judge said Nassar recently claimed again what he did was for legitimate medical purposes, even after his sentencing in Ingham County.
But I am not convinced that you truly understand that what you did was wrong.
Rachel Denhollander, the Kalamazoo native who was first to pursue criminal charges against Nassar, wasn't buying the apology either.
It's the exact same comment he gave in Ingham County. He cannot be trusted. His words cannot be trusted. So there's nothing I need to hear from him.
Denhollander is among the more than 250 women and girls who say Nassar abused them. And while the courtroom chapter of this story may be over, survivors are now turning to what's next. The state investigation into Nassar's former employer, Michigan State University.
They are concerned with institutional protectionism. They are not concerned with the children. They are not concerned with the survivors. If they had been, it would not have taken 18 months to get an independent investigation.
The 54-year-old Nassar will first spend 60 years in prison on federal child porn charges. He is expected to appeal in that case, but he's also facing 40 to 175 years in the Ingham County sexual assault case and 40 to 125 years in Eaton County. Sue.